Sir?
Now, hey, welcome back to Off Podcast. We're your hosts, Riley, Colton, and Tristan.
And today our first topic, again, like we did yesterday, it's going to be food. But we're not talking about cereal today. Today we're going to talk about burgers.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I was at the airport, leaving for Ontario a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago. You can't start a podcast out without a good slurp first. All right. So, the best burger I had...
Right, it's literally rubber.
The best burger I had in my life is at Chili's.
Chili's?
Chili's burgers.
The best burger I've ever had.
Sucks that the company went out of business.
Except for the one at the airport.
I don't know.
No, there's still one in South Center, but...
Carl's Jr. is a really good burger.
Carl's Jr. is tasty. I don't know about you Americans out there, but Canadian Carl's
They don't
Jr.
even
is
call it-
far superior.
They don't even call it Carl's Jr.
Well, there's Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Uh.
There's two. But Canadian
Difference.
I've had American Carl's Jr. I've had Canadian Carl's Jr. American Carl's Jr. is like eating a big soggy poo-poo. Okay? It's not tasty. It's gross and soggy and disgusting. Canadian Carl's Jr.
Well, every province in Canada...
Everything's like, at least the one in Calgary here, it's fresh. It's crispy. It's good. It's tasty.
You can't beat... like, when it comes to beef in Alberta, that's what we're known for here. Ontario and Quebec are maple syrup. We're the best provider for beef.
Exactly.
Our
Oil and
burgers are the
gas and
superior
beef.
ones.
I think something that's overlooked in a burger is the tomato and the lettuce.
The lettuce is what everything always gets overlooked.
Tomatoes gotta be crispy.
Nah, tomatoes, I don't like tomatoes.
I like tomatoes if
But
they're crispy. If they're
I think-
mushy, disgusting.
If there's, like, wet, gross lettuce, I hate the burger. It's so disgusting. It's like eating paper, like wet paper.
What's a place you've eaten a burger like that at?
Any
my-
place, if you buy like a burger, like rarely do you get it like wet. But if you buy a burger and you're like, oh, I didn't finish it,
The
let
thing
me
is, what
bring
you
it
gotta
home.
do, you gotta put lettuce and cheese protecting the bun so the burger juices don't get into the bun and
Yeah,
doesn't
you
get
can't.
soggy.
You can't get the burger. You can't get the.
You have to
You
protect
can't
the
get
bun.
sauces
I mean-
on the lettuce either.
On some
Same
I
level,
think you can get mustards on the lettuce.
on some level,
Ketchup
I
though
agree.
ruins it. I think.
Yeah, no, ketchup can get gross because lettuce has water on it. But
I don't know. Ketchup and mustard just aren't a good combination for me.
Mustard, I think, is the ultimate condiment.
Ketchup is more
No,
for like...
mustard's like far
fries.
superior than ketchup. Dude.
Mustard's so much better
It's
than
so
ketchup,
good.
and it also stays better longer. It can if you're
Yeah.
eating something disgusting, you can just cover it in mustard and it masks the flavor.
It's just gross. When I was younger, I used to eat mustard sandwiches, and I was literally
That's disgusting.
I kind of did a similar thing to that, but it was with ketchup. I just put bread, ketchup, bread.
That's bad.
Both you guys. Actually, I think I've done worse.
It's actually
Sardine sandwiches. I still eat those.
Yo, that's just okay. I eat
still eat
sardines raw when we're playing Fortnite. Tell me, like, yo, I need to go get sardines. I'm like, don't. And he's like,
I can't say I eat sardines raw, but I do eat sardine sandwiches, and I'm
That's
gonna
so
stop
gross.
as soon as my girlfriend figures out because she's probably not gonna like that.
All right.
But for the time being, I'll eat sardine sandwiches.
I kind of agree. What? All right.
Okay, well, sandwiches is another thing we can talk about. That's like a lot like
Okay,
burgers.
well,
the
no,
best
for me-
sandwich
chips
chips on sandwiches.
For me, I think the one thing that gets overlooked in the burger is the steak spice that they put on the patty.
Yeah.
Because that just
Spices
unleashes
Salt and
already
pepper. Salt and pepper is all you need.
That's true.
Anything
You
more than
already-
salt and pepper.
Like, that
you do too
just
far.
enhances the
Nah, it
flavor.
doesn't sound always ruin it. Sometimes
like-
it can make them such a better burger.
I think
How do you
salt-
like your cheese on a burger? Do you like it gooey or do you like it like
I
in
like
the
it
middle,
melted.
like mild
I like
kind
it
of
melted,
cheese?
melted. Like if it's like that, it's just.
I
Like,
think the perfect
Like, I'm
burger
talking
is
about, like,
classic.
The Wendy's
Just,
cheddar
like-
burger, like how it like it's kind of like over cheesed.
my best burger is just a bun, a fucking good patty, lettuce, mustard, cheese. Obviously not in that order because that'd be kind of gross, but and then just bread. Like I don't need
My
no,
perfect
bacon
burger-
actually.
the
bacon
cheese
too.
always has
My
to come
perfect
before
burger
everything.
would be an egg bun. You know, like the yellow buns.
No.
It would be-
Oh
It
yeah,
would, be it would be a toasted egg bun,
yeah, toasted
beef
buns.
patty with salt and pepper only, cheddar cheese, mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is
All
important.
mayonnaise is actually
I think
really
Ketchup
good.
and mustard, crispy lettuce, crispy tomato, and good pickles.
I
Yeah,
think
all that, no pickles and no tomatoes. So pickles on burgers, I don't like. They're just so. Ugh.
I was at the
I think
Stampede
pickles
this
and
one year.
tomatoes are necessary.
Like I was at the Stampede this one year, Australia is pretty like good with meat.
They're upside down.
Yeah, but like kangaroo burgers, they're pretty good.
Never had it.
I've had an ostrich burger and it had like a slice of like pineapple in it and it was really good.
I haven't had.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
No, it doesn't.
Pineapple
Guys,
is the best pizza
no,
topping
it's
other
not.
than
It's the
cheese.
worst.
Guys, if you didn't know, Colton has the worst taste
He's
in
an
pizza.
idiot.
I love pineapple on pizza. It's so
nasty.
good.
He
It's
doesn't
so
like
good.
He doesn't like peanut butter though.
I can have peanut butter and peanut butter
is
jelly
so
sandwiches.
good.
Peanut butter is overrated.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's
Pineapple
the best.
is.
It's
like,
so good for you
Is
too.
that a good spot? Because it's terrible.
Pineapple's not good on its
pineapple
own. Why would I
belongs
want
on
it on
pizza.
No, it doesn't.
Pineapple is the
What's that?
should
What's
be the
that other
only topping.
disgusting thing that he puts on pizza? Is that like a pepper or something?
Oh, the
Jalapeno?
I don't put jalapenos on pizza.
semen.
I don't know. It's some kind of veg that he puts on it.
I know what you're talking about,
Veg?
but
Onion?
let's move to sandwiches because those are a lot like
Sandwiches? I think the best sandwich meat is salami.
I like.
No, not is it
burgers.
salami?
Nah, that's salami. Salami's just
Salami's like
not
the
good
dried
enough
stuff.
tasting,
It's like
yeah.
it's got-
salami's dry.
I love salami.
Salami's good, but it's not good. The best is like
Arby's.
no, the best is turkey. Like after
Turkey's really
Thanksgiving giver, like
Turkey
on Thanksgiving giver,
and honey mustard.
honey mustard.
Honey mustard
honey-
is
oh
the best
my
condiment.
God.
And it falls too because it's a mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard just has the best range. Spicy mustard, honey mustard, yellow mustard, Dijon mustard.
God.
There's
Dijon.
nothing better than mustard.
Chicken strips
And
with
you can make
honey
mustard gas and kill people too.
Honey mustard from KFC with chicken strips.
KFC honey mustard,
Best.
absolutely delicious.
So good. KFC is honestly trash in everything except their honey mustard. And
I think
Well,
their chicken
no,
strips,
they're
popcorn. I think everything's good.
The
I think
popcorn
our-
chicken's
our
okay.
tenders are poutine because we have the best gravy.
Yeah, the poutine's really good because you guys got good fries and good.
But if you got
As long as
Vanessa
I
or
think
Ray
the fries
working
have to
there, you're gonna get food
the
poisoning.
fries have to be salted. I think
Yeah.
that's what we're missing. KFC
What about chips on sandwiches? I love chips.
chips
on
belong on sandwiches. Sun chips are the
Sun
best.
chips are the best.
Sun chips
put on
are
a
just
Sun chips
sandwich.
are
normal
Miss
Lay's.
Vicky's. Sun chips are Miss Vicky's.
I don't like Miss Vicky's.
Yo, I like the crunch. That's such a good.
You know,
crunch
I
in a
think
sandwich.
original like salted Lay's.
You know what I used to eat a lot?
Yo, I've done that too. It's amazing.
You know what's a really good chip? Old Dutch dill pickle chips on a sandwich.
Never had
Never
it.
had-
Like I just put bread, dill pickle.
By far,
chips,
the best
bread.
is Sun chips. By far, like they're
Sun
perfectly
chips are
round.
perfect.
You can fit them on the entire bun.
Do you
and
go
they
with harvest
taste
cheddar or
delicious.
tomato?
Harvest cheddar.
Harvest
Okay,
cheddar.
then he's
Who
gone.
the hell?
There's
goes
also like
with tomato?
French onion, which is
Albert.
really good.
Never had that. Man.
I think we can all.
Oven baked Old Dutch dill pickle chips are so good, but you can't buy big bags. You can only buy little bags, at least here in Canada.
What's the
Yeah,
best drink to
schools.
go with the burgers?
Root beer.
Coca-Cola.
Root beer?
Root beer.
Root beer? I don't know. It depends on. It's mainly just pop, so I don't know.
Like
What about like iced tea? You don't have. You guys like American iced tea?
American
go with
iced
a
tea's
sandwich,
garbage.
Terrible.
Americans call our iced tea sweet tea, but it's called iced tea.
Theirs
and it's
is
so much
literally
better.
just tea cold. Like that's it.
Americans are the same idiots that
everything.
think we talk like a boot and
Yo, according to that,
Hey, in
we
between
have
each word.
we have fucking
penises.
Yeah, you can't see theirs because how 9% of the country is obese.
Yeah, no, they're fat and stupid, but they're very nice. I have to give them that. Like,
Nah, they are not nice.
When I was there,
remember the guy Jackson met that thought Calgary was literally a nice village?
No, that was. Oh yeah, Jackson met him. Colton met people that didn't even know Calgary existed, and they lived right at the border.
Yeah, they lived like right by the border, and they didn't even know what Calgary
There's, like,
was.
The people in the States, at least
gonna
in
mess
San
with the audio
Diego
on that.
and LA. Stop it! Don't make me tell your mother.
Like you gotta admit though, the best beverage you could have, like since we don't have In-N-Out, our version of In-N-Out here is A&W. Like the best thing you can have with those burgers, it's their on tap root beer.
Yeah, they have good root beer.
Like
Oh yeah,
A&W root beer plus
makes
a
the
burger.
best root beer. and
Wendy's
no one can
Baconator?
pass it.
Baconator.
So good.
Oh yeah, especially when you get like the crispy bacon.
Yo, if you go to like the
I like
best,
how they actually
if
like, make the time
if they
to
make
grill
the
it.
bacon
Yeah.
crispy, if they make the patty crispy, and they make the bun crispy.
Like you remember
Oh.
our double down? It's kind
Bradley,
of
we
gross.
should order some food.
You
Do you
wanna
have
go to
skip
Wendy's
the
after
dishes?
this?
After
I
we're
don't
done,
wanna
I've
skip
skipped the
it.
dishes on my phone. After
Let's
we're
order
done this,
skip.
let's order food. We
Do you actually want it?
football. We're on podcast. Okay, I was
I
gonna bring up
want
something else.
Wendy's.
What about milkshakes? What's the best flavor of milkshake? Chocolate, strawberry. This goes for ice cream too. Chocolate. You
Can
know
it be
those
fruit flavor?
You know those things where it goes vanilla, strawberry chocolate.
Neapolitan?
What's the best? Neapolitan.
Chocolate.
Chocolate by far.
Chocolate's
Chocolate.
the best.
Strawberry, ass.
I think strawberry is pretty good.
Strawberry is the
It's
worst milk and
terrible.
smoothie. It should not exist.
Yeah, but
Strawberry milk shouldn't exist.
Milk. Ew.
Strawberry
No,
milk is
Banana
gross.
milk isn't
Banana-
that bad, actually.
I don't
Except for
know.
I just
It's
go
good if you
cold.
have stomach
He
pain.
nearly died though when drinking it because I'm lactose intolerant and so is Colin. Are you? You know?
Kind of, sort of. If I drink milk, I am.
If I drink milk,
If don't
I
get
am,
really
but I still do
concentrated,
it.
I am.
Like what's it called? No, you continue.
Okay, well, I was gonna bring up earlier. About,
Cow tongue. Who's had cow tongue?
Nah, but-
Straight up cow tongue
Nope.
stew.
Who's had
so
hag-
good?
Who's
I
had
made it myself.
haggis?
I haven't had haggis,
Nah.
but I'd like to.
What about moose meat? Moose meat is so good, especially in like a
Moose meat's
stew.
so good.
So good.
Like this next summer.
Wild game is the best.
This next summer, here's what we need to do.
Elk,
We need to,
deer, moose,
here's what,
Golden's dad makes the best. What was it?
chili.
Chili.
Oh, chili
He made
is so
he
good.
made it with
He's a
moose
cop,
meat,
so he knows
so
how.
good.
It's so good.
Man, but
cops and firefighters can always
yeah.
make the best chili.
Back to fast food. I was gonna go up to. I was gonna talk about Jack in the Box. I was in San Diego recently for Comic Con.
What if the fries like insanely salty? Like soggy.
The fries were
Peter's
insanely
Drive-In
salty.
fries.
Best.
They're so
one
good.
does-
Family size.
Family
Peter's
size, it's an
Drive-In.
entire bag full of fries. Like
It's
my mother
enormous.
doesn't
It's
like
the size
it.
of an American.
It's so good. Like
size of
I
an
can like it's so. Oh my god! Like I remember when we got back from like Salts when I was talking about that before. Yeah, no. When I got back from Salts, first thing I did is went and go get Peter's. I've never had one of their burgers. I've heard they're amazing, but their hot dogs are so good.
Everything's so good. there.
Unless they
They're
mess it up. But the best thing ever. No one like.
It's
don't,
a
By the way, if you
occasion.
don't know, Peter's Drive-In is it's kind of a chain. There's two
There's
stores here in
only two,
Alberta.
yeah.
In
It's a
Canada.
Canadian exclusive.
Yeah,
It's
there's only
Canadian
two stores in
exclusive.
Alberta.
Yeah.
That's it, and it's a drive-in place. It's a drive-in restaurant, and
But
it's
you'll never
absolutely
find one.
amazing.
Literally no
Come to
milkshakes in the
Calgary and get
states.
one.
No milkshakes in the states can pass this.
You know,
like
we-
even Jack in the Box burgers. Not gonna lie,
No
were
milkshakes, no
terrible.
fries can
Did
never
you try
pass
the
it.
Jumbo Jack? That's nasty.
Huh?
Jumbo Jack.
I
That's
don't remember what I
version
got.
of-
I don't remember exactly.
That's
what I
their
got.
that's their like Whopper or a Big Mac.
Yeah, I think that might have been what I got, but it was so greasy. It fell apart. It didn't taste good. The meats were like
like
it
when
was.
you see the
You
commercials.
know when cheese is way too cheesy, like when it just falls out.
That's
and
like
it makes
Wendy's
the buns
cheddar
slip
burger.
around, or like you know the stuff you buy at stores that's just like cheese spread, which is sometimes good. That's what the
Oh,
burger was like. and that's what the cheese was
Cheese
like.
Whiz?
Yeah, it was terrible. But the milkshake,
That's
I'll
what they
give
put on
Jack
their
in the Box
Wendy's
this. Their milkshakes are really good.
Wendy's Frosties are really good.
Wendy's, and they're only 99 cents
Yeah.
for summer. So good. You're messing up the audio, kid. You want more?
Thank you, Twistin.
There you go.
And,
Ooh.
One of the next summer we need to plan a trip to Banff and go to that specialty meat restaurant. Like we got to get some grizzly burgers.
You know what's really good? Cheesecake.
You legally cannot serve wild game here in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
There, I think you can in I think maybe they're gonna pass a law in BC, and I think you can do it in New Brunswick, but mainly in Canada you can't serve wild game in
Damn.
any way. No fish, no. I mean, you can eat it, but you can't sell it.
Okay, back to another fast food. No, it's a restaurant. Cheesecake Factory isn't that good. And I
They
love
have good
cheesecake.
tenders.
Like they're like the
Chicken
it's like-
tenders are good almost anywhere.
No,
though.
there's like it's impossible to get chicken
I
tenders
mean,
around.
Dairy Queen. They're pretty good. Remember the
Yeah, the barbecue.
barbecue honey.
Oh,
the
the
honey
honey
barbecue.
barbecue
Honey
glaze. I had those the other day.
honey
So
mustard
good.
with it. Oh my god, it's like
I like
heaven.
ranch with it.
Ranch.
like-
Oh yeah, ranch. Never mind. Ranch is the best.
Ranch is
with
the
it.
one dipping sauce KFC is missing. If
Well,
KFC had ranch, it
No,
would be
spicy
1,000%
buffalo
better.
was really good when we had
Spicy
it.
buffalo is too spicy.
It was underrated though.
Yeah, well, you guys messed up. You made that waffle thing, which
The
just-
waffle double down was good.
Yeah, but it was 2 chickens just in a waffle. You do 2 waffles.
You,
and a
Andrew, and
chicken.
Miranda, I've seen customers spit it out. It was so bad.
I-
Andrew, and Miranda were the only ones I knew that liked it.
I had customers come in and order it regularly.
I saw it and I didn't want to go buy it. Like, it looked terrible.
I
saw
tried the
and I
waffle,
ate
it was
and
horrible.
delicious. I tried
You had it?
I've tried the vegetarian one and it was disgusting.
It's a vegetarian, so it's always going to be bad.
I was vegetarian for a week.
Yeah, I
Like,
was too.
you
But
know
I
what
had
the
to give
dumbest
up
part-
because in Heritage Park, we live in Calgary, it's like an old thing where it's like old, like fucking Western things where they have a bunch of buildings and stuff. They have this a bakery that you could buy sausage rolls at.
Sausage rolls.
Best. They're so good.
If you
There's
put
nowhere
anything other
else.
than mustard on a sausage roll,
jump off a bridge,
Yeah.
please. Like, please.
what? Only
No,
mustard
I'm talking
belongs
about
on
what you're
sausage
talking about.
rolls.
It's good.
Or if you don't, if you eat it dry, how? Like
I can eat it
you
dry.
Can eat them dry, but if you have the choice of mustard, why?
You have to put mustard on a sausage roll. It's so good. If you have the choice, always do it. If you don't have the choice, you can eat it dry, but it's just
Yeah.
not as good.
What do you prefer, sausage or hot dog?
Sausage.
And
Yeah,
like you could have it like made either way. You could boil it, you could grill it.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Unless I want like a small snack.
Smokies though. So I think
Smokies.
Smokies beat sausages.
Smokies with cheese.
Yeah,
Smokies with cheese in the middle already. Oh my god.
so good.
Cheese makes anything taste really good.
Just
Unless you're
people
getting like
hate cheese. How can you hate cheese?
Yeah.
We were talking about that when we went to like Tay. We were at the superstore. I was like, people hate cheese. We were all just hating on them. He's like, how can you hate cheese? If
well,
you're
it
listening
depends
to
what
this
you're
and you hate
eating.
cheese, I
Goat
hate
cheese is
you.
nasty.
Never had it.
Goat milk and goat cheese.
Goat
horrible.
cheese is really good.
I feel like
It's
it would be
kind of
good.
like sour a bit, but it's really
Yo,
good.
Sour cheese can be so good though.
And you can get it with like
It's not the
cranberries
taste
mixed
that
in
bugs
with it
me.
and stuff.
I just refuse to eat it because it's the fact that it came out of a goat.
Riley,
You're
cheese
drinking it
comes
out of a cow.
Yeah, but I just feel more safe knowing that it came out of a cow.
Why?
What, like a fucking like
Cows
one
are
that's in a
better.
factory for 40 years, like 4 years of its life, just getting like making its own kids and then just taking that one, getting them up
Exactly.
from that. How is that better than a goat?
I just don't like it.
Oh my god.
Goat cheese is so
I just have preferences.
Okay,
Like-
let's move on from food. We've been talking about food for a while. What's another topic? Zombie apocalypse.
Drinks.
The zombie apocalypses in like movies and stuff would never happen.
Well, they'd all die so quick, especially in Canada.
Humans are zombies.
It'd be so easy to deal with too. Like the military could.
Yeah, no, you could easily
destroy
deal
these
with a zombie apocalypse.
In like
they-
Walking Dead and stuff, you'll see tanks that are destroyed. Like how?
Yeah, how does zombie destroy a tank?
Like, how, like the only way I can see if like tons of them got under the like trails and then someone else took it, but still, it's a moving piece of metal. It could just go around and then
Exactly.
they wouldn't ever get in. There's nothing they could do. They're like disintegrating flesh. There's nothing they could do.
You gotta admit though, they'd probably come to Canada first because in America they'd starve to death if they were after brains.
Good joke.
Like, oh my god, Americans are fucking stupid.
We were gonna talk about nuclear war, but there's something else I'd rather talk about, and that's like
Elon
we just
Musk.
saw me, Riley, and our friend Jackson just saw in the movie theater the cheap theater because they play
Tag?
old movies sometimes. We saw Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah, it's just, and then it's pretty good. And like aliens, there's like an act I'm pretty sure that if aliens are like a species from
Yeah,
not
there's like
on
some
Earth attack,
agreement.
then
I feel
every
like
country
they-
has to work together if it attacks.
I mean, I doubt that'll go through because of like
North
ISIS and
Korea,
Syria and stuff.
Yeah. Well, what do they need to help us with? They're useless on their own. You know,
I mean, when's the last time they did
EV.
something that was... When's the
Huh?
last time they did something that was actually like, threatening? I haven't seen it on the news for a while. With
That's
this.
true. That's what worries me. They're gonna come back. Oh god, but aliens? No, I don't. That's not something I'm scared. I'm more scared of Yellowstone exploding.
Yellowstone exploding, I'm terrified of.
Yeah, and it turns out we were wrong on the expectation of how when it's supposed to explode recently. It turns out doctors were like we were a bit off, and it's supposed to be sooner, which it won't most likely explode when any of us are still alive. But still,
When I'm older, I'm gonna
But
like
when
have
it
gas
does-
masks and stuff just in case.
If it does make that, at least we're not in the lava range, we're in the smoke range.
yeah, but still, it takes like
ash
2
range.
minutes.
Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes, a couple hours.
So
to
like
get
if
here.
we were in a group in Fish Creek, we'd be fucked. We couldn't get like
Gas
on time.
masks.
We wouldn't have gas masks always on us. I'm like, well, I'm guessing it would be. People would be like, okay, it's literally gonna explode in 2 days. Then everyone would just be like, okay, get gas masks,
yeah,
and then everyone would just be ready for it.
Do you ever
Or
think
they'd
like...
evacuate everyone, like
Yeah.
in Canada. That's definitely what would happen.
Do you ever
And the
think like do you actually think like the movie 2012 is accurate? Like the government has all like the national monuments like disguised, but they're actually in real life escape pods.
No.
Like,
I'm guessing
no.
the state. I'm guessing.
can you imagine if the
every
big
coun-
beer in
I'm
Texas
guessing
was a
each
freaking
government
escape pod?
has like certain plans for everything. Like if there's a world war, Canada states have certain plans on what to do. If there's aliens invading, there's some stuff. Everyone's mad at Trump for doing this, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Even though it's more money could have went.
I don't think
making
Trump's
the
done
Space
anything wrong
Force-
yet.
He hasn't.
I like
It's
Trump. Like not gonna lie, I like Trump, which is probably
So
bad.
that's one misconception
No, it's
in
not
Canada is that everybody here's like hardcore liberal. It's really not that. It's like
there is a lot
What
of
are they-
liberals.
there's lots of
Don't get
liberals,
it wrong.
but
There's a lot.
there's a lot of liberals, but there's also a lot of conservatives.
Yeah.
There's a lot
There's
of Democrats in America.
Democrats and liberals are like the same thing.
Yeah, but they like.
There's
call
more
something.
conservatives. You know why? Because Trump was elected.
Yeah.
I like Trump.
I do
He's-
too. You
he's
know who I
a
don't like?
underdog.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, I don't like Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau's a
If you
little
Americans
handsome.
are really that dumb, he's our version of the president. He's prime minister.
Yeah, he's not good at all. Like, I'm not gonna get into like why we disagree. I like Trump, and
He also sounds like gay.
he's also like he's a super liberal. Like there was that one time when someone
One thing
was
I
like
wanna get into
mankind, he
is
said humankind.
like gay.
What?
So
What?
when somebody's gay and they make it their entire life to make sure
If it
everybody
makes it-
knows
if
they're
their
gay,
only personality thing is that they're gay.
I think if you make your entire life about being gay, you should be subject to the same criticism as somebody would make their entire life about cars or like movies or something. If you make your entire life about it, you can be criticized. But if you're just a normal person and you happen to like guys or you like the girls, like
I like the ladies
go for
myself.
it. But if you're gonna if your entire personality is about being gay, then you like don't get mad when people criticize you because it's annoying and people aren't going to agree. When I talk about cars a lot, people get mad at me. They're like, "Why are you talking about cars so much? Cars suck." And I'm like, I don't care. That's what they have to do. They have to deal with it.
Going into that, I actually have a post I want to read, and it says, okay, the first one is gay people I respect. Acts like a normal human being, has a personality, doesn't force upon you the fact that they're gay, is literally a normal person that you can be friends with. Gay people I do not respect. Sexuality is the focal point of their existence. Rainbow flag everything and everywhere, including but not limited to their profile picture. Clothing and jewelry. Complains about straight people constantly. Dresses like a clown to show the world how gay they are. I agree
Can we
with
also
that
kind
fully.
of address the sport of boxing?
Like,
Boxing's
This-
cool.
you know this,
Riley
like-
doesn't like boxing.
you don't like boxing? Probably
It's just the
Wrestling.
YouTube
he thinks that it's like a beauty pageant because he thinks that it's just
like it's just the fact that you decide judges. There's no real like point system.
yes, there is.
You
The
don't know why?
judges
Okay.
count the
You don't know
points.
why Riley
Like,
thinks
if-
this? Because he watched one KSI versus Logan Paul fight, so he thinks he knows everything about boxing. There
No.
is a point system.
Like,
There's rounds.
I just
People
think it
win
would
Depending on where you
rounds.
hit somebody,
Like-
you get points.
I know, but like it's
No,
just,
no,
Just
so
because
it's hard to
there's
keep track of the
okay,
points.
so then what? Like hockey has refs. Refs decide what happens. How does that differ from a judge in boxing?
hockey's a lot easier to understand when there's a point coming
It's
in.
not that hard to understand.
People understand boxing the same way they understand hockey. Just because you don't get into boxing doesn't mean you have to diss boxing.
I don't like boxing.
You literally have only seen one
He
boxing match,
watched
and
the
that's
Logan
KSI
Paul
versus
versus
Logan Paul.
and he thinks he knows everything about boxing. I don't know anything about boxing, but I respect the sport because it takes guts and it takes training and it takes like talent and there's a lot that goes into it. But Riley's just a
Riley doesn't
dummy.
like it, even though he's know something. Riley's a Logan Paul or no, what do they call it?
Yeah,
He's a Maverick.
Riley made my boss play Logan.
He knows
Paul.
every lyric to "It's Every Day, Bro."
Hell yeah.
It's so bad. He like hates on boxing. He's like, "There's no point system." There's a point system. There wouldn't be a sport if there wasn't a sport like a point system. Well, technically, it still could be, but there is. What are you doing?
See this.
Dancing.
This is what Riley does. If you catch him doing something that's stupid, him lying, or anything to start, he either goes into retard mode and starts acting retarded, or just changes the subject.
I'm retarded in general.
Okay, please. Okay, what's another subject?
What
can we go into?
I think we should address the fact that we're not homophobic.
Oh, yeah.
But I love gay people. They're great. But if you make your
But if
entire
they
life
touch
about
you,
it, it's gonna
gay.
get annoying.
That's true. That's what I think.
That's where I'm at. But if you're gonna be gay, go for it. I don't have a problem.
Same with us. Like,
Yeah, I'm
going
sorry,
something
Albert,
not
for all the
justice.
jokes
Same
I
with us
made.
being conservative. We are not racist.
You know, if you're
We're
gonna
not
be,
anything.
if you're gonna
It's our
be
political
be
views.
left wing, be left wing. Just don't force it on anybody else.
Have a
If you're gonna
civil
be
conversation
same with conservative
me.
though, because there's
Yeah, there can be
there's bad to both
conservatives.
sides. There's bad to like being gay, and there's bad to not being gay. There's bad to conservative, and there's bad to being left wing. Like there's two extremes. Just meet in the middle. That's where I'm at. I'm at the middle.
I'm fine with you if you're able to sit down and have a normal conversation about our political views and just try to find a general ground of something we can agree on. But if you just come in like, fuck you, you're a racist, then you like Donald
You're a
Trump,
Nazi.
you Nazi, you neo-Nazi, then I don't care. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to label you as someone that doesn't know what you're talking about and can't bring up any actual points against
I'm
me.
not even saying that I know anything
That's
about
another
politics.
thing we'd like to
'Cause I really
address.
don't know a lot about politics. I just know I have more conservative values.
There's this guy in our group. He thinks he knows everything about wage gaps and the government and everything. You know, I'm just gonna say his goddamn name. His name is
No.
Albert, and he's a fucking feminist.
Please, Riley.
Fuck you, Albert, if you're listening to
Okay,
this.
Riley, you should calm down a bit.
It pisses me off. Your mom's a secretary.
Riley, we're not talking about this on a podcast to people. There's like anyone can watch this. You're just giving out his personal life.
Oh.
Shut up. Oh my god, please. You need to cut that out. Like that's something you actually need to cut out.
He's not gonna cut it out. He never cuts
It's
anything out.
Riley. God damn it! This podcast is just anger. Man, well, what else? How long has this been going on for?
25 minutes.
Okay, we need to go on a bit longer because the last one was 25 minutes. What's in our?
What's the best beverage you guys have ever had?
There's this soda that I had in Africa that was really good.
No, best beverage I've ever had. Mango smoothie at the Stampede.
That
the
was
1 year
so
was
good.
called. Best thing I've ever had. It was so good. But then the next year I had it, I couldn't find the same place, and I was so angry.
That's because they never have the
they don't
same
come
stuff
there
at the
anymore.
Stampede.
The first time I ever had American
There's
iced
only
tea
one
was
thing
at the
they'll-
Stampede.
Only one thing.
Why was
they'll
there
ever have.
American iced tea at the Stampede? That
American
made me
iced
so
tea is
angry.
Iced tea is
Like I
disgusting.
paid like $6 for a giant thing of iced tea. I drink it. I'm like, this is terrible. Cole's like, oh, you're overreacting. Cole takes like one sip and we throw it in the trash.
It was so bad.
They'll
It's
never
like-
have one
doesn't
thing
taste- it's
2 years in
bitter.
a row.
It's bitter. It's terrible. It tastes like bitter tea.
Exactly.
Like they'll never have the same thing like 2 years in a row at the Stampede. They just won't. The
In case
only
you don't
thing
know what
that's
the
always been there
Stampede
is mini
is-
donuts.
In case you don't know what the Stampede is, it's a Calgary thing that happens every year. And it's basically an amusement park, except for there's tons of stuff going on with a rodeo. It's like a rodeo / amusement park.
And they make
Because
millions.
we're mostly known for
Cowboys.
Calgary Comic Expo, which is also great, and then Stampede. Which
We do Stampede as Cowboy style because we're known for like Cowboys
yeah.
here.
we are
We're
known for, like,
we're more
Western
Western, yeah.
stuff.
We like another thing about Calgary is like I don't hate Calgary. The only thing is after living here for so long, it gets boring. Like as a group,
It's a very safe city. though.
yeah,
I'll give
it's
it that.
extremely safe. Like for all the stuff that's happened to
Well,
us
like,
as a group,
Yeah.
that makes us like that makes you have to think about other cities. And the same thing was when I was in San Diego
Could be worse.
or when I was in Mexico. I was in Tijuana. Like it's such a shithole there.
What's
like,
the
it's
worst?
so bad.
What's the worst place in Canada? Like gangs, drugs, muggings, everything.
Just big cities like Toronto and stuff.
Yeah, but I went
It's
to
pretty
Toronto
bad.
when I was in
No, it's a
Ontario.
place
It
that's
was
really
actually
bad
pretty
right now.
nice.
France, because they let in so many refugees in their entire government.
I think-
woman.
Instead of letting in everybody else, because it's a fact they bring their problem. Like
We should
A
be
lot of
helping
time-
their country, not helping them into ours.
we should help their country to fix itself so they can stay in their home country and be safe.
I don't think that we need to be helping anymore. Well, us, the state, at one country, I don't think the states needs to be helping anymore because they've done it for so long and they just keep getting screwed over. Is Mexico? I don't think states should have to help Mexico anymore. It's their own giant country that should be able to support themselves. Countries like Israel and not Israel, Jesus, Syria and stuff. Then like
I think we
that,
should go in there,
we should help
help them.
Like, get rid of the problem. Not let them
bringing-
into
bringing
ours
everybody here
and
to-
bring in the problem.
Bringing everybody here doesn't eliminate the problem. It can
Like,
make
it's
the problem
I'm
worse.
pretty sure it's France, but France is like, okay, this might sound like pretty bad, but like, I'm pretty sure the rape statistics went up by like 60%. It's like really bad there right now. It's because they're letting in refugees. No, I'm not saying all refugees are bad. Some of them are in really bad situations, but that doesn't mean we bring the problem
there'll
to
be
us.
some that just
we
mooch
help
off of the
them,
country.
so then both countries be fine. So then we don't have to deal with this problem, just letting more and more and more refugees in.
Like, remember back when like the economy was insanely bad in this country and no one was hiring?
Our economy is still not
Giving
terrible,
all those
but still
refugees,
bad.
like letting in. How many refugees did we let in at the time? Like a
Riley,
million?
I
I don't know
personally,
the
I don't think we
numbers.
should get into this because none of us know what we're talking about too much.
Yeah, I don't know the full numbers of all the refugees letting. I just don't think we should be letting them.
I think
Well,
could
we
let
can
them
let
in.
them in.
We could
just
let.
not
I
too
think
much.
we could let them in with lots of background checks and modest amount. But don't just let everybody in. And once like you fix the problem, you
Yeah.
can let them go back home.
Yeah, but it depends when we bring in such a large amounts, because I know there was large amounts. We didn't bring in that much, but it's like the problem when you look at France and stuff, because that's why I just don't want that to happen to other countries. But whatever, let's get off this subject, because who knows? This one's gonna get like 45 dislikes if it gets that many views or anything. Oh yeah, by the way, rather than send me the download, so I'm not gonna be able to upload any of these to SoundCloud yet until he actually sends them to me, so I don't know.
One thing I
I'll
wish
email
that
it to
still
you, man.
existed was arcades.
Yo, there's
Arcades are the
none.
best.
I think there's still like one remaining in Calgary, but it's all the way downtown.
There's a couple in America that I've been.
Yeah, I found there was one in San Diego that was pretty good, and me and Jackson just played
Don't-
there for a long time.
Didn't you guys find like a VR one? Like a VR arcade.
Oh yeah, we went to a VR arcade with our friend Gage one time, and it was extremely fun. They have HTC Vibes.
We need to put
and it was
him on
really
this
good.
podcast. We need to put Gage. on it.
Gage. Gage doesn't like cold.
Josh and Ty said they'd be up.
They'd be up
Josh
for it.
texted me. He said me and Ty were talking. We'd totally be guests on your podcast.
Josh is Josh is good. Ty's good. Everything. I think everyone in our group could be good. It's just.
I mean,
depends on
some are
whoever's
better than
available.
others though.
Really,
We'd
don't say
all-
that. We
we'd
don't
have them all
offend
on,
everyone
but,
in the
like-
group. We make fun of everyone in the group all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. The most likely to come next is. I
Josh or
don't think.
Ty?
I don't think next week. Because
Ty
we're
has a
still-
very bad schedule.
Because right
for the first
now,
portion.
you guys can't see what we're actually doing or what the setup is, but we're actually just doing this.
We're just sitting
right
this
in
at
the living
Riley's
room.
kitchen table.
But we're
next
hopefully
week,
gonna
we're
have
going to
his
be able
garage.
to clean out the garage.
And we'll have a camera set up either next podcast or the one after that.
Yeah.
So you guys will actually be able to see us.
We'll have a nice setup. It'll be a little bit
There'll
less
be a
echoey.
There'll be a Chia Pet SpongeBob.
Chia Pet SpongeBob with a little bit of Flex Seal on his
Flexio.
face.
You like
Kristen ruins Chia Pet.
be happy for that, but that's like mainly what's going to be happening. That's what we're going to be doing next. But right now we're just doing that. That's why I don't think we'll be getting guests soon because it's in this setup isn't good to be having
Yeah.
4 to 5 people on it right now. Plus, like 5 people, I think should be the maximum. for
Another thing I
guests.
think we should get into is could do like review some food.
yeah,
Find some
especially-
strange food, review it.
Yeah, we could order any food we want to because we've skipped the dishes. Skip the dishes is so weird. Like it has to like the
Yeah, but
Taco
there's
Bell
some-
the Taco Bell such KFCs. They have skip the dishes, but only for the KFC.
Seriously?
Like, why can't you just get
Yeah.
the Taco Bell? It's right next to it. Like
It's
please.
in it.
Yeah, I know. At
They're
the
one
mall
place. They're all
downtown-
working at the same
Mall
place.
downtown. It says skip the dishes. It's a KFC / Taco Bell. You go up and I'm like, oh, you guys have skip the dishes? And they're like, oh, no, only for KFC. What do you mean? It's literally connected to it. Like it's so dumb. Like Taco Bell, we only have like 5 Taco Bells in all of Calgary right now. It's so bad, and we're like losing half
Not
of them
even
soon.
5. We got like 3.
Luckily, by like one of my houses, we have like one, and it's like. It's not that bad. They
It's
sometimes mess
infested
up
with
orders.
flies.
They dodge so many flies, but Taco Bell's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
The customers do complain.
What's the
a
best
lot.
fast food restaurants?
Taco Bell, Wendy's, A&W.
No, number one.
A&W is number 1. for
Peters,
me.
Peters, I don't think
Wendy's.
counts.
Peters doesn't count.
No.
It is a drive-in though, and
Yeah, but let's talk about like big chains that everybody
big
would
chains.
know.
Wendy's.
A&W.
I personally like KFC a lot.
I don't.
I think if you have the right cook, then
Yeah,
the
but-
chicken's really good.
Wendy's, Taco
Here's
Bell.
our problem. We fired the best cook.
Riley, we're not talking about work.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's just
Listen,
the
but we're
problem
not talking
with
about
ours in
We're not
general.
talking
Riley,
about your KFC. We're talking about all KFCs. I think
Popeyes is good, but Popeyes is expensive.
I haven't had Popeyes. I only had that biscuit because I only got us a biscuit, which was extremely dry. What is another?
And lava cake.
And a lava cake, yeah. Taco Bell's good. Ito's really good.
Ito's okay.
I hate you. It's like overpriced. It's so pricey.
I
That's the
just
only
never
problem
even
with it.
bothered to eat at it because it's too
It's
expensive.
so good. That's the only thing. It's the first place that has like really good noodles. Oh dear God, thank God. Yeah, we're talking. We just whispered.
Like,
Me and Coulter are terrified of Riley's cat because he attacks anyone in
stranger.
sight. He's so terrifying. Like I know we're in high school or whatever, but it's terrifying. You'd be terrified too.
Would you? What?
Uncle Rick needs your help.
For what?
Lift in that. Shit, no thing.
All right.
Alrighty, so we should end the podcast. Nice talking to you all. See you next time.